little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting.
She would have been alright if Doc wasn't trying to be so nice.
The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup.
I ain't get blue, son.
Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. How did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kick.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they knew what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Where we flying? We getting back on? I'm loading up.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for it. Circle right twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Throwing on first down. Johnson flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Johnson back to the air on second down. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
First down, New England.
Flush to his right. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. 7 yards, the pickup there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Johnson now. Looking to throw on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. 11 yards there, first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And some room to work. Some strong running at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. On first and 10, Johnson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. On play action, Johnson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, That's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I don't know what Dominic at.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Derek Barnett able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
At the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Six 0 our score after one.
With the score, Patriots 6, Bengals 0.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mixon on the toss right. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Johnson.
Throw the ball.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
He spots his tight end Keene over the middle. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He'll be dropped after
Jeremiah,
a gain
move.
of about
Stop.
6
Here.
across the
Take
30
it in there.
to the 31.
Bye.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
Why you get up
Looked
here
like
and
it
do
was
that?
coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Still
Still ended up with a solid game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It's Mixon on the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well. And they pick up big yardage.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Being chased out left. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And Ingram
go sit down. Leave it alone.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The ball carrier.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
That's good.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Like 9.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Come on, what the fuck?
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
4-yard attempt.
What? How I get sucked into a pit? I got sucked into a pit. Get the fuck out of
here.
here.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps.
He wasn't even sticking me.
They take care of the ball, get 3 points. knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special.
Dummy, I should have had the ball from the jump. Yo, wasn't even sticking me, dummy.
We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
Jesus.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
R2 square. I hit R2 square.
Drive
That's a big man. R2
the way
square.
this offense has played thus
you don't
far,
hold L2.
to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field. 19 tight.
Here's Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete.
This is why I don't play park.
For a Cincinnati score.
Nobody don't got time to be chasing a nigga that's gonna do that 20. Who the fuck wanna keep flipping their controller like that? Like, there's no skill to that, dummy. That shit's like OD boring. That's why I don't play park, dummy.
Take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance.
Ain't nothing you can do about that. This is why I don't play park. Them niggas want to dribble guns all fucking day.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hell no, bitch. My bag can shoot too.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
To number 60.
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 53 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Cool.
7 yards to pick up.
Hell no, I could have been scored.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's in.
Yep.
Patriots. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Nigga Dominic didn't take a shot.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. They've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'll be damned if I get on another pop, too.
Now it's Burrow. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Not that.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Go to the bottom left then. Niggas should have paid attention to them niggas. I don't know why niggas didn't get off. Niggas saw them niggas.
The Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and the Bengals have a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
They not even over there no more. Them niggas left.
Now Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The Bengals drive about to get going. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These niggas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Derek Barnett. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Midi bit.
Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league.
Now you don't want to lie.
He's going to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Johnson to throw on 2nd down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away.
Yo, just shooting. I mean, he don't care.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
That bitch said early.
Will take over with a new set
Bitch,
down.
you wide open. You so...
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Look to erase that
Wide
deficit
open 93.
and take a fourth quarter lead. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
Switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And getting this just shy of midfield, though spotted at the 49. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! 19-18!
Now it's Burrow. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. That one goes for 24 yards. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Burrow. Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Seibert's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive.
God,
on the defense.
The Patriots
shoot, bitch.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dummy. You're Catman. You're Catman. You've been had the ball, bitch. You Catman. You Catman. You Catman.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
These niggas
and we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for
he's dribbling for 10 seconds. No cat. I wouldn't even lie to you.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
I didn't get blocked. I never got blocked. Nobody on that team has a block. Stop lying. Nobody blocked. Nobody blocked me.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots
Dummy, I went up and hit the rim and the clock restarted.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And you had 10 seconds. You had the ball for 10 seconds.
Usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and they will
how can you ISO my man?
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15.
The other nigga wasn't even talking.
Because they protect the kickers and the guys
who they is pulling up.
Almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Playing them?
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Play shot, and a paint beast. 91, 97, 93.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
49, 49, guys. Mike, 49. We got it. 49, 49.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow steps away to his left.
2 high, 1 low.
He finds his running back, Mixon, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
At the 44-yard line.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Faggies.
First down. Here's Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Dancing to his left. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
He got 2 blocks and a rebound. Shot. Need that, though.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Shot. Shot.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. That's complete to John Ross. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to
stay
work
high,
with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
No, all Dom has to do is just stay high.
Throwing
just stay high.
Joe Burrow. And he can't corral it.
That nigga fast as shit.
If he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, shit.
Flush to his right.
Tell me, I did not notice that the big man was standing right there.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
Come high. Just stay right there. Stay right there. You good. You good. You good. High. Stay high. Stay high.
They said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Boys, man.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. catch is made by Harry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Slime, go corner. Go corner. Let me have Dom. Corner. Go corner, my man. My man. My man.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
It didn't even look like he dunked that bitch.
Johnson on first down, escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
fires this one downfield. He's got it at the 15.
How is he speed boosting?
Going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
At 82. He's at 82 speed boosting.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up.